The NFL is a league built on chaos. Every Sunday, teams battle for supremacy in a sport that thrives on unpredictability, grit, and heartbreak. But in a game designed to keep parity, certain franchises rise above the noise and create legacies, dynasties, monuments to dominance in a world of fleeting glory. Yet even the greatest legacies crumble. In today's documentary, we dive deep into the rise and the spectacular fall of 10 NFL dynasties, how they built greatness, and how it all came crashing down. These aren't just football stories. They're sagas of power, ego, heartbreak, and redemption. Green Bay Packers, 1960s, the original kings of the gridiron. Long before the glitz and glamour of Super Bowl Sunday, football's first true empire was being forged in a small town in Wisconsin. The Green Bay Packers of the 1960s weren't just good, they were mythic. Led by the iconic Vince Lombardi, the team won 5 NFL championships in 7 years, including the first 2 Super Bowls ever played. Quarterback Bart Starr, calm under pressure, embodied Lombardi's philosophy of discipline and execution. Behind him were legends like fullback Jim Taylor and the versatile Paul Hornung, creating a thunderous ground attack. Wide receiver Boyd Dowler and tight end Ron Kramer made clutch catches when it counted. But what made the Packers truly special wasn't talent alone. It was culture. Lombardi demanded perfection, and for nearly a decade he got it. But when he stepped away after the 1967 season, the magic unraveled. His departure left a void that no coach could fill, and slowly, the aura faded. The dynasty dissolved not in disgrace, but in quiet decline. Miami Dolphins, 1970s. Perfection is fleeting. The 1972 Miami Dolphins accomplished something no team before or since has done. A perfect season. 17-0. Super Bowl champions, immortal. Under Don Shula's leadership, the Dolphins were a masterclass in balance and resilience. Even when star quarterback Bob Grease went down, backup Earl Morrall stepped in and kept the ship steady. The backfield of Larry Csonka and Mercury Morris punished defenses. And the defense, known as the no-name defense, quietly suffocated opponents with surgical precision. Csonka and Morris made history by becoming the first teammates to rush for over 1,000 yards in a single season. Paul Warfield stretched the field, and the offensive line dominated the trenches. This was a team with no ego, just excellence. No one saw it coming. A 6th-round pick from Michigan, a backup quarterback, an unremarkable franchise. Then Drew Bledsoe got hit, and everything changed. Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, 3 Super Bowl wins in 4 years from 2001 to 2004. Then a nearly perfect 16-0 season in 2007 that ended in heartbreak. But the Patriots weren't done. The second act of this dynasty brought in Julian Edelman, Rob Gronkowski, and more Super Bowl rings. From clutch comebacks to controversial calls, the Patriots were both heroes and villains, admired and despised. But even this dynasty couldn't escape time. Spygate, Deflategate, injuries, power struggles between Brady, Belichick, and owner Robert Kraft. In 2020, Brady walked away. In 2023, Belichick was forced out. The greatest dynasty in modern NFL history was officially over. Denver Broncos, late 1990s, from chokers to champions. John Elway spent his career as the guy who couldn't win the big one. That all changed in 1997. With coach Mike Shanahan and MVP running back Terrell Davis, the Broncos finally broke through. Back-to-back Super Bowl titles. Elway riding off into the sunset. But the fairy tale ending came with a price. Elway retired. Davis's knees gave out. Denver tried everything to replace them, and failed. The dynasty didn't collapse. It vanished the moment its 2 heroes walked away. Dallas Cowboys, 1990s, glory, ego, and implosion. Few teams captured the spotlight like the 1990s Cowboys. Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, and the brilliant but combustible Jimmy Johnson. Together, they won 3 Super Bowls in 4 years. But Johnson clashed with owner Jerry Jones. He left. The team still had talent, but without Johnson's leadership, the foundation cracked. Barry Switzer managed 1 more title, but the dynasty was running on fumes. Off-field issues, ego battles, and failed drafts led to a dramatic downfall. The Cowboys, once kings of the NFL, became a cautionary tale of success mismanaged. Pittsburgh Steelers, 1970s. The steel curtain falls. The 1970s Steelers weren't just good. They were brutal, disciplined, and relentless. Terry Bradshaw, Franco Harris, Lynn Swann, the terrifying Jack Lambert, and the mastermind behind it all, Chuck Noll. They won 4 Super Bowls in 6 years, built on defense, sustained by unselfish play. But the dynasty relied on Noll's influence, and when ownership stripped him of personnel control, the machine broke down. Players aged, talent didn't replenish. The curtain fell, slowly but permanently. San Francisco 49ers, 1980s to early 1990s. From genius to ghosts, the West Coast offense. Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, Roger Craig. 4 Super Bowl wins in 9 years. Bill Walsh built a system that revolutionized football. And when Montana aged, Steve Young was ready to carry the torch. A 5th ring followed. But after Walsh retired in 1989, the system lost its architect. George Seifert tried to keep it going, but over time, the dynasty unraveled. Drafts faltered, the roster thinned, the brilliance faded. The 49ers were still good, but no longer untouchable. Chicago Bears, 1980s. Monsters of the Midway, one-hit wonders. The '85 Bears were terrifying. Their defense, designed by Buddy Ryan, was an unstoppable force. Mike Singletary, Richard Dent, and William the Refrigerator Perry crushed opponents. They won 1 Super Bowl. And that was it. Quarterback instability. Ego clashes between Ryan and head coach Mike Ditka. A locker room divided. Injuries and poor personnel moves. They should have been a dynasty. Instead, they were a one-year wonder. Dynasties are fragile, built on brilliance, destroyed by ego, time, or both. In a league designed for chaos, they dared to chase order, to control the uncontrollable. And for a while, they did. But greatness, by its nature, is temporary. Maybe that's what makes it beautiful. Which NFL dynasty do you think was the greatest of all time? Which one collapsed the hardest? Let us know your take in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, a like would mean the world to us. And if you're new here, subscribe for more cinematic sports stories every single week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.